Welcome back to the Bloodborne boss battles, and this time we're taking on the Bloodstarved Beast. This one is one of my favourite bosses for just sheer stylishness of the actual battle itself. It's a fast moving boss, a little bit different to your usual large giant monster. It's a good idea to initially work out his attack pattern, get a bit of distance between yourself and him, kind of watch how the slashes work out that he does. He kind of indicates by raising his arm first. As you can see here, he'll raise his what would be his right arm up, and then you can see he just dashes in for a slash. So that's a good idea for yourself to dash forward and into him. As you can see, you duck right under his arm, and then it opens him up for maybe one slash or two. You got to be careful here not to get too greedy, as he can capitalize on that. If you start letting off slashes, he has a he just kind of goes wild there. So he stalks you slowly and then goes in for the quick attack. His pace does pick up towards the end of the battle, like I mentioned in one of my older videos. He well, most bosses, once they drop down to about half bar, about a quarter bar left, their attack patterns tend to change. They tend to upgrade, they get faster, they get more aggressive, and this guy is no exception. There we go, got a visceral attack in there, as always, a beautiful thing to see. Now this boss has a poisonous type attack. I think you just saw him let him spray into the air. You can see your poison bar raise. This is something that is practically unavoidable later on in the battle, that you're going to get poisoned. So it's a good idea to take some antidotes in. As you can see in the top left corner, I bought a full stock pretty much of antidotes. You're going to want those, especially since, once again, early game, this is quite a difficult boss. Bloodborne wants to teach you how to play the game, and by throwing these guys at you early, it allows you to handle some of the later bosses a lot easier. Let's see if he starts changing his attack pattern. There you go. He has that free hitter there. You don't want to get caught by any of that. If you do, keep trying to dash out of it. There we go. Am I going to get another visceral? Yes, I do. Absolutely wonderful. Now, it might be worth some of you, once again, to also use the tactic of bringing in some oil and some Molotovs, just in case you ever get an opportunity to throw one or two at him. A lot of bosses. Now I got cornered here, so that was bad news. But like I was saying, it's always worth throwing out a Molotov or two if you get a chance. Now I had to get out of that corner and as far away as possible, get a chance to heal, because if you ever neglect your healing, you allow yourself to get lower than half bar damage, you're asking for trouble pretty much. He's throwing out his poison once more. You can see my poison bar rising. There it says slow poisoning. You don't want to get stuck in that, because even though it says slow poisoning, if you look at the top left, you can see my health bar sapping, so I had to take an antidote there. Now, this is the point in the battle where he upped his aggression. So this last sliver of health takes me a little while to get down. Now, he's just pure aggression in this state. Just, he goes absolutely crazy. I needed to get out of there. I needed to heal up. I have no idea why I'm not. There we go. Get rid of that poison. There we go. Now I waited for him to come out. There we go. Dash forward. Follow him. Dash. Oh, caught him with the visceral once more. So that was 3 visceral attacks in one fight. Absolutely wonderful to see. Now it's just a matter of time. Waiting to get that last slash or 2 in. You don't want to get too greedy here and ruin your chances, because his full aggression is just not worth taking the risk with. But he's done. He's finished. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.